everybody, this is Sheldon from Shamrock Art. Welcome to my channel. And I don't mean to be looking all over the place because I know the camera's here. So I'm going to try to focus on looking at the camera. But I did another straight pour. I'm on a straight pour kick for some reason. Don't tell me, don't ask me why. Because I find them beautiful, so I want to need to try something new. I've been doing flower dips, blooms, Dutch pours, dumping swirls, pearl pours. So now I'm on a straight pour kick. So I did my largest one yet. This is a 20 by 20. Let me show it to you. And I think this orientation is like my best orientation. I love this area here. And then these little cloudy effects here. So this is the one I'm going to be demonstrating. So without further ado, let's get over to my table where I'm going to show you exactly how I'm going to develop this piece. And yes, the first one was a fail, but the second one, I'm always going to keep going until I get something I like. I'm not going to always keep the first one. Most people know that I'm very picky when it comes to that. But this is a better one that I like. So let's get over to the table. Thank you. Hello everybody, this is Sheldon from Shamrock Art. Welcome to my channel. And I'm going to be doing another straight pour. I've been doing some straight pours recently, trying to get the hang of it. And the layering, as well as the brands and the and how the paints, whether they're going to sink, the float, will have a hydrophobic effect to get some boulder cells. Well, it's kind of a tricky thing. So hopefully I'll get this one right on the first go. Also, in how you layer the colors and the way you want them to come out. Granted, what's in the center will be the last to come out. So whatever's in the center of your canvas will be at the bottom of your cup. And then all the colors afterwards will be on the outside. And then, well, let's go over the colors. So this here, this is a pigment called Chrysocolla from Color Art. This one here, I just made this mixture. So this is a mixture of, I had black left over, and I had the Montmartre violet, and I had some blue, and I had some red. And so it kind of gave me this little dark purplish, but not so bright. The black kind of dulled it down a little bit, which is something I wanted to do anyway, because I wanted to have sort of a backdrop to this nice bright blue. And this next is a copper extreme sheen from Deco Art. And I'm gonna have that next to this. So maybe that'll help me get some boulder cells and so forth. And then this is called Ginger Flower. This is a Color Art pigment called Ginger Flower. This one is by Homemade something or another. But this is an older paint I had. I only need a little bit of that, but it's a nice bright yellow. Oh, and it is mixed with Deco Art. I forgot the name of the yellow it's called, but there's a Deco Art yellow that's here too. 1 second, I'll tell you what that is. Okay, so the color that was originally, it was Self-Made Creative acrylics, and then it was added a little bit of the cadmium yellow from Deco Art Americana, but it's only a little bit left, and it has a little bit of it lightened up. It has a little bit of satin enamels inside of there as well, just a tiny bit. And this is my pearl white mixture. And this is my pearl white cloud mixture rather, but it has a mixture of Vallejo Pearl Medium along with a little bit of satin enamels, and Artist Loft soft body white, and Floetrol. So I don't have an exact mixture for that one because I kind of threw some stuff together, but that's my cloud mixture that's there. So anyway, let's go ahead and start layering the cup, and I will be back with you after. No, I'm gonna layer it right here. Why not? So let me bring you a little bit closer, since I don't have a time constraint on my video. So to start off, I'm just gonna add a little bit of white to the bottom of this cup. Just a little bit. Just like that. Very little bit. Hadn't even covered the bottom. And these little pop colors I'm adding in there is for the pop area in the center. Okay. To contrast that pop area, I'm going to go with this dark violet. Then, where do I go? I'll go with the copper. Don't fall over. My pearl white for some reaction. Get a good amount of that. Okay, back to some dark color again on this purple. Sandwich that up. Then I'll go with this Chrysocolla. Back to the dark. Alternate these light and dark colors. You really have a great effect. Some more of this pearl to help with some of those bolder type cells. You notice I just left the yellow and the white in the bottom, and not the yellow, white in the bottom, and not in the anywhere else. The yellow, the white, and the clear, and the pink. I made that in the bottom of the cup because I want that to pop. All right, so there's my cup, and I might use whatever rest of cup colors I have here for a flood coat. So let me get over to the canvas. Okay, I'm at the canvas. This is a reused canvas. This is a 20 by 20, my largest canvas, and I happened to buy this, or I found this in some kind of secondhand store. Home is where your story begins. So this story is going to begin with a pour. So let me put a little bit of this purple down. Actually, I'm going to cover the surface of this cup with some of this purple. I left that alone, and that's fine. I left it off camera. And like I said, I'm going to use some of these other colors as a flood coat. So there you have it. All right. So let's start the pour. And go. And high, slow, and go low.
I'll go low again. So when you go low, you get your fingerlings. Beautiful colors for a straight pour. Okay, it's good. Hold that cup nice and low. Here comes my sunset. It takes a lot of patience on this part right here. All right. Oh. One little drop on the dismount, but that's okay. Let some of those colors move around and percolate. Look at it for a second. The pour and the dismount were beautiful. The colors turned out great, but it's something I just don't like about, like in this area here. No, that's gonna become a flood coat. So let me get another layer of, let me get another bunch of colors mixed up and I'll get back, all right? Okay, everybody, you wanna go with the same colors? I added 2 colors and I added this, I made fresh purple, but this purple, this Dioxazine purple has a little touch of the blue velvet from Color Rush, so it's got more of a bluish tone to it. There's my consistency right there. It's a little on the thicker side, not too thick though. This is called no, what green is this called? Oh, I just mixed the 2. I know this one's called Jasper Red. And I'm trying to remember what kind of, well, I don't know it now, but it will be in the description box, this kind of green. I'm not going to go through the whole thing. So, but those are the colors that I added. Hopefully, I can layer my colors in the cup this way. Now add some of the pearl white in between. All right, so let me get a fresh cup and I'll be right back. I'm not going to scrape the old one because the old one will be great just for, what's the word I'm looking for? A flood coat. Literally, I'm putting that much white to start. That's probably too much. But that's the start. And then the yellow. This time I'm going to use the Chrysocolla behind the yellow. I may make it more of a daytime theme than a nighttime. No, I'm going back to the pinks and then the purples and the red. So let me move this around. And I'll go like that. Okay. Then the pink, is that too thick? Oh, it's a little too thick. Let me just add a couple of drops. Because that was a bit too thick. It thickened up right in the moment. So sometimes it's good to stir your colors before you actually pour it in the cup, because they can thicken up on you easily. There's my pink I had earlier. Then we will go with the violet. And then a little bit of the pearl white. Then we will go with some of that, the red, the Jasper red from Color Art. Then the Chrysocolla from Color Art. Back to the purple. Some more of the pearl white against that purple. That green I spoke of. Some more of the purple. I'm going to get some of that pink in there next to the purple. A little touch of the that color there. Some pearl white. Hopefully give me some nice reaction, because that pearl white's a little thick. And that, the blue, and then followed by the purple. Okay, so that's, oh, I didn't do it on camera, I'm sorry, but that's my colors. I hope you listened. I may have to cut that part out the video. But there are my colors there. I don't need a flood coat, so let me get you over to the canvas. Okay, everybody, in this part of the video, I am clearly going to use this pour as a base flood coat, and then I'm going to be pouring down my new cup, and I'm going to decide to pour it out of the opposite side, and this way I can get some contrasting colors as it pours out. I wanted it to come out a little bit different than the time before. So what I'm doing is starting off slow and kind of high, and I'll turn the canvas a little bit just to give a little bit of a different look to it, so it's not just so symmetrical. And then as some of the other colors will start to come up, especially some of the lighter colors, then what's going to happen is that I'll start to go down a little bit lower, and this way, as I'm lower, the movement of the paint going back and forth gives me those fingerlings that goes around the edges. And then that cloud mix also helps to develop more cells, boulder type cells. And so that's what's happening here.
I'm just holding the cup steady and really low. And then there's your sunset coming out with the yellow. And if you look at my hand, I'm slightly going back and forth just to help with that back and forth motion as the amount of paint is getting very low in the cup. Okay, then once I do my dismount, then I know it didn't turn out right, so I'm going to fix it with a toothpick. And then once I fix it with that little toothpick, I'm not going to bore you anymore. I'm just going to put it on quadruple speed so that you can get to the final results. So I'm going to speed up the process of the tilting and the spinning at this time. So I think that's good enough for what I wanted. I'm going to get you down for a closer look in a minute. Okay, everybody, this is the final wet result. I love the way this one turned out as opposed to the one before. I got to give a shout out to my friend Justin Sally. We had some good conversations about how certain paints react when they're next to each other. And as a result of that conversation, I went into this piece with a thought process and not just random layering. And I'm very happy with this one. The last one had the good reaction too. It's just that the colors did not go well together. So that's why I poured over. But I got the reaction that Justin and I discussed. But I just switched some colors around a little bit. And look how that turned out. I love the way that even that central area has that fiery feel to it. So there you have it, folks. 20-inch by 20-inch straight pour. The last one I didn't make a video for because I was just practicing and it turned out great. So this one, there is a video for it. I'm thankful that I actually did this. So I say to you good night and happy pouring and have a great evening. Bye-bye.